What's up YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Yeah, this is the first time I've uploaded this year, and you can tell it's another Salamangreat deck profile. It's kind of what I built my channel on now, I guess, because everybody seems to like these profiles, so I'm going to keep doing them as long as there's support on them. The deck's obviously changed quite a bit since last formats because of the ban of Mirage Stallion. I don't feel Mirage Stallion deserved to get banned. I felt Salad was quite a fair deck last format. It wasn't too good, it wasn't too bad, it was just fair. It didn't do anything unnecessarily overpowered like Orcus did, or Striker. Yeah, so I'm probably going to take this deck to one of my locals tomorrow, but this is just my first theory crafting of a budget deck, because without Silent Mining this deck is going to be very hard to play now without Stallion. It's gone from being really focused on like the level 3 build to more, I want to be able to make a reincarnated Sunlight Wolf and have spells and traps in my hand to be able to play. So yeah, that's what I tried to focus it on. If you have any questions about the deck or want anything you think I should run instead, please tell me in the comments. And yeah, I'll just get on with it. So to start off with, you still got your 3 Foxy. Foxy's still a very good card. It's one of your better starters, however it's not your best starter anymore with Debug being at 3. However, I do like the fact that it can pop cards, and that's one of the reasons I've kept it, because I can get rid of there can only be one and other just, floodgates. Next I play two Spinny. Spinny is just a body now, it's not necessarily that good. It was only good because you can make Mirage Stallion. Once you've used it, it gets banished. There's no need to it anymore, really. I just use it as an extra body. And then I play 2 Jack. I did think about playing this card at 3, but it does get kind of bricky, and I don't want to draw more than 1 copy of it, because you don't have the ability to summon it off Stallion if you already have Gazelle anymore. So I do want to see it, but I don't want to see more than 1 of it. So that's the reason for 2. And then I play 2 Foul also. My reason for 2 Foul is because I do want that Salamangreat extender. If I have 2 in hand, it guarantees me the Sunlight Wolf, whilst only having 1, depending on which one it is, doesn't. So yeah, I just wanted this. It also helps me make Dweller. So that's the other reason. When I put this deck together, first of all, I did only put 1 in, but then I felt like there was a lack of Salamangreat monsters in my hand, and I wasn't actually able to make Wolf, so I did just bump this up to 2. And I play 1 Falco Steel because it's just there. It's just a body. You can get back your Foul with it into your hand, and then you can just set your circle if you've already used it. It's just a level 4 body for Dweller mainly though, and then the 1 Gazelle. So that's the Salamangreats. I run 11 Salamangreats. Yeah, just doing lots of test stands, and it's been working alright. I might change it in the future, but it's very dependent on how the format evolves. And then 3 Lady Debug. This card's back at 3, and I want this card more than Buffalo right now. Buffalo's good when you're playing Stallion, believe it or not. But when there's no Stallion, I want Gazelle, and this card basically says search Gazelle. This card may be very bad against hand traps, especially Ogre, because Ogre can completely finish your turn. However, I just feel it's worth the risk, because it is one of the ways to get to Gazelle, and on a budget build you can't really risk not getting to Gazelle. So yeah, 3 Debug. So that's all my main monsters, and then I play hand traps. I play 3 Ash. Ash is very good. It just stops stuff. It's not that good against Spiral, but because they could just keep going usually. But if you stop the right interaction against Spiral, it can really hurt it. And then this card, 3 Draw and Lock Bird. Now this card is brilliant in this format because Lunalight is going around, Spiral was going around, and this card is just stopping both of those decks because they just keep adding cards to their hand all the time. So this card is brilliant. And then 3D Crow. Once again, this card is fantastic against both those decks, because you can just banish their key pieces. You can banish the Spiral Traps. You can banish Yellow Marten before they used it. Even against Salad, you can banish their Jaguar. It's just really good. So yeah, I play 9 hand traps. So I do like to see 1 or maybe even 2 in every hand. And that's the reasoning behind 9. And then for the spells, I played 1 Sank, 1 Circle, and the 3 Will. Will's just good because it's an extender. Debug. They debug you, they ogre you, you got Will, you recover. And then I play 1 Upstart because 39 is better than 40. 1 Foolish because Jaguar is nice in my grave. And then 3 Pot of Desires. Pot of Desires is just really good. People are going to be like, oh, aren't you scared that you're going to banish your 1 Gazelle, your 1 Sank? It does come into it. It does come into my mind when I'm building this deck, thinking whether I should play 3 Desires. But this is still the best form of drawing that is cheap, and that's the reason why I play Desires. And then I play 3 Called By again. I used to play this well back, like probably 6-7 months ago now. And the reason I've gone back to playing 3 Called By is mainly because I don't want my Lady Debug to get hand trapped. And yeah, and it's also really good against Spiral because you Call By their master plan, it can sometimes just end their turn. So I just think this card's really good this format. So I decided to play 3 of it. It wasn't in my initial build. I actually played Gamma Seal and Mind Control, but I felt like this was just better right now. And then for traps, I play 2 Rage and 2 Roar. I want to see these, so I just play 2 of each. I did think about playing 3 of one, 2 of the other, but I felt like this was a good enough ratio because I'm more enough guaranteed to see at least 1. Not in my opening hand, but through Gazelle, through just drawing 1. So I usually get to 1 and often get to 2 because I play Desires Upstart, so I'm drawing to them. If I'm not seeing both, I'm seeing hand traps or Called By, so I do have interactions elsewhere. So that's the main deck. It's at 40 or 39, not including Upstart. It's been pretty consistent. It's as being consistent as it can be because you're not playing the Buffalo anymore to draw you your cards. You haven't got Stalio. It's not a combo F deck anymore. It's I'm gonna put a monster on the board, set a few spells and traps, and use my hand traps to play. And that's what it is now. So then for the extra deck, I play 3 Banelink still, 3 Wolf, and the 2 Helio. Yeah, this is just basic. You don't need any more, any less of these. I've seen some builds running 2 Banelinks before, but I just like 3. And then 1 Heater. Heater's just good. It just gets Gazelle. That's what I use it for. And then the 2 Nightmares, I play Phoenix and Unicorn. And since there's no Stalio anymore, you can just use like Darks. And it's brilliant. So that's why I started playing Unicorn. And it's the same reason why I started playing Boral Sword. Because I'm never have to just use fires. So I can use these guys' effects and just kill or just get rid of stuff. And it is brilliant. It's brilliant. I do run it in like every other deck I play. So being able to run it in Salad now, it's fantastic. And then the 1 Dweller. This card just says no to Spiral, no to Lunalight, no to Burning Abyss, no to the Mirror, no to Orcust. It's brilliant. And then 2 Super Body targets, the Violet Chimera and the Starving Venom. This is just good against every deck that runs Darks, and this is obviously mainly for the Mirror, but I can actually just play it if I have the cards on my field, so that's nice. And then for the side deck, the 3 Super Poly, I did say I played this prior, so yeah, 3 Super Poly. Just got another reprint in the Shadow Structure deck. The 1 Pancratops, 1 Anti-Spell, 1 Imperial Order, 1 Red Reboot, so a lot of one-offs. These are just to help against Lunalight and Pendulum. This is obviously for Geist, and Pancratops is just for everything in general. So now for background removal, 2 Twin and 1 Cosmic. The reason I play the 1 Cosmic is mainly just for like last resort and stuff. Yeah, resource, spiral resource, sorry. It's just to get rid of it. And yeah, bad wood if I play against the Warcust. That's the main reason. So final cards. So now I decided to side the team mind control because I do want to have an out to Appaloosa, and this is it. Also 2 Gamma Seal, the out to Appaloosa, and the 1 Warlord. This is out to Avramax, and that's why I play that. So yeah, that's my current build of this deck. It's an interesting deck for this format. It's not anything like when the deck first came out. Even if you have Signet Mining, the deck is still very, not slow, but it's a lot less quick than it was. So yeah, that's going to be this video. Like I said, I will probably have other deck profiles out soon. I do have Lunar Light, Time Thief, and maybe some other builds coming out. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment what you would change about the deck. I probably already said that. And please subscribe, because I do want to post more, and getting more subs and more likes does give me a bit of motivation. It makes me want to get cards to post these videos. So yeah, I guess that's it. Peace.